Good evening. Good evening. Here we all are again. Thank you very much for joining me. Thank you for taking the time to stop in your busy day, although it looks as if Di Cunningham might have been pole dancing. So, no, I hope not. The mind boggles. I have got lots to show you and tell you today. So, I hope that you've got a nice little drink there, whether it be a good G&T at this time of the day, or maybe even just a cup of tea, and listen up. Quick demonstration, but loads to show. So, as you can see in front of me, I have got the brand new Craft Artist Essential Card Selection. Now, this was launched 72 hours ago on TV, and therefore that means that I can now show you what I have got, and you too could go and buy such a thing. Now, to start off with, I'm launching just the bundle, which is for the whole lot, but I will be at the weekend doing a few smaller bundles so that they're just some of the cards. They will be in the matches of the two sort of colours. You can see what a lovely selection we've got. Now let's see if I can get the names right, because I'm not sure that I can. So we've got Blush, which is a beautiful soft pink. Then we've got Pumpkin, which is a lovely orange. Then we've got another one. She doesn't know already. Hold on a minute. What's the other one called then? Come on, come on. It's called Rose Pink. Then we've got Sky, potentially. Yeah, we have. We've got Sky. We have got Sunshine. We've got Cream or Clotted Cream, which is beautiful. We've got Basic Grey, which when it's on its own really does look as if it isn't a colour, if you see what I mean. But when it's in with the other colours, it's that lovely subtle grey. We've got then Spring Yellow, very pretty spring yellow here. We've then got the darker blue, which is what I'm going to show you today, and that one is called Sea Blue. Then we've got Apple Green. We've got Field Green, I think it's called, and then we've got White. So some of you people have been waiting patiently for the card sample kits to come. And because we've had such a problem with card, I decided it was best to wait until we had all this loveliness in for sure, because this is what we know that we can get hold of and will be a staple for you for time to come. So this is a selection of 12 different colours. I will also be stocking the Craft Artist Black. Just bring that in to show you. So this is the linen card. This is the kind of like the old version, and this is in black because that's the only sort of colour that we're basic colour that we've not got there. And then if we sneak underneath, you'll also see that in the colours that are going to be available, I'm also going to stock these colours, which are the Creative Expressions Foundation Pearl card. So these are more like the metallics. They are coated both sides, and you have got that in colours Steel, which is this silver colour here, Ivory, Sage, that nice green. It's not looking very good on the here, is it? But hey ho. Midnight Blue, Antique Copper, Antique Copper, Vintage Gold, I think it's called, or it might be called Antique Gold, and then Bright Gold. They do a few more colours, but I feel that those are the colours that really I think just work well with all the things that we're likely to use. I will have the odd colour in now and again that might be different, but in general, those are going to be the colours of the Pearl card that I will keep, and they will be on the sample swatch for those people that are still waiting for those. We will get those out to you very shortly. And of course, we have got, as I said, these lovely colours. Now, also launched on the same day, 72 hours ago, we had, and I forgot to bring it down, we have got the A4 grid paper, which if you manage to catch John's shows are brilliant for making up a template type of thing, for making sure you can get your easy frames, and beautifully written down by the lovely June Smith on John's page to show you exactly how to do that. And I would very much recommend, once you have made your template and it works for you, to laminate it, because then it does make life easy. But pop over to John's page to have a look for that if you need to. But I do have those grid paper pads in. Now they are in the A4 Imperial, so inches. And they also have them obviously for the press to impress, which is in centimetres. So we've got everybody covered. Everybody that ever needed to be covered is covered. Now, I will just at this point out that any orders for card and bits and pieces, now, if it's the card, because it's going to be sold in 12 packs of 12, so that's 120 sheets, that is going to be sent out because of the Royal Mail strike. Happy days. That is going to be sent out by Every, or used to be Hermes, to make sure that it gets to you instead of in a week's time. It gets to you very, very soon. So I'm just pointing that out to you. Unfortunately, because of the Royal Mail strike and everybody else's, God blimey, there may be a little bit of a slow time for some people, so do bear with me. I'm getting the orders out as soon as I'm getting them at the moment, so they should be off to you very, very soon. But you know, if I don't use another courier, you really will be have to waiting a time. So thank you, Royal Mail. We'll try someone else. Now let's use these luscious colours. So I am going to use the Haddon Panels, which are a dye from a while ago. You will, if you had chance to catch John, have seen that he's used these for a lot of samples. They work so well, and I thought I'll show you a very quick card using them as well, because I thought that was really ideal for a background, which is what it's all about. There's 2 in a pack, so that you have no fuss making them. I think they look beautiful with the 2 different colours, and I have chosen the sky blue and the sea blue, so those 2 colours, to make my card up today. I thought they complemented each other very well, but obviously there's other combinations there that you may like to choose instead, but that's the one that I'm going for. So I'm going to make that card up for you, and then bear with me, because then I will be telling you all about the upcoming online workshop with John Lockwood and Maximum Crafts, which is going to be going live at 6:30 today. So you've got a chance to keep listening to me, and then you've got a chance for me to tell you all about what's happening with that. So this is all the lovely card. This is the die set that we're using. So let's make a start. Let's pick up all of this. Lovely. I was going to sit and sniff it, but I won't. Am I the only person that sniffs card? Oh, we'll just say that the difference from the linen card that we have is that this, I'm sure you're not going to be able to tell. Can you say? Oh, gosh. It is very slightly textured, but not as heavily as the original linen card. It's a beautiful finish and cuts really, really well. So yeah, pleased about that little lot. So I have already taken a piece of the coconut white card. So the coconut white is just off-white, really, just ideal. And I'm going to take my 2 Haddon panels and I'm going to pop them into there as fairly even as I can get, with a border all the way around and the same distance in the middle. Therefore, my piece of card measures 13 centimetres by 13 centimetres. Okay, so I'm going to tape that down. I have just noticed, hold on a second, that I've got a little bit which I haven't taken out from when I've used it previously. So yeah, Now, I want to, before I tape that down, I wanted to get of an even pattern. That's how I wanted it. So I've got my circles in all four corners. Okay, so I'm going to concentrate on one at first and try and tape that down in one place there, and then attach this one. So leaving, if I can, an even space all the way around. Whoops. So let's do that and that, and then I'm going to pop that through. Oh, try and get hold of it. Pop it through my die cutting machine. Beauty of the Haddon dies is that they make up a background. That's what the whole idea of it behind is, that it gives you a good background. And I'm teaming it with one of my sentiments from my own stash. So I'm not going to, well, I will tell you where it's from, but it is potentially an old one. Look at all the little dots and things on there. Now, little things please little minds, don't they? But I think that's really pretty. So you can see that when I take this off, it cuts beautifully. Do you know, sometimes cut loads of them out with this. And I don't know about you, but if you have a die which you use an awful lot, after a while, they don't tend to cut quite so well until you've sort of fiddled about with them. But first time, and it cuts out nearly every single bit and beautifully in this card. So I'm really pleased with that. So let's pop them to one side. Let's see what we can do just by flicking it. But there's a few bits still need to come out. So as we said, this is more like a background die. So you could put just one colour behind it. So one sheet, I'll show you in a second. And because of the change in the front, the pattern in the front, that will make it look different as well. Just checking that I've got everything. It's bound to be one I forgot, but I think that's okay. Scoop all these little bits off. So if I was to take, let's say, one of the gold cards, for example, I could put that behind. And already you've got that lovely sort of sheen that makes it look into a different kind of card altogether. We could take a beautiful blush, which is such a pretty pink. Really excelled because I am quite keen on different pinks, and that one is beautiful. That's just a lovely baby pink. But today, as I said, I'm choosing two colours. One is the sky blue and one is the sea blue. Now, I've already cut those pieces up. So I'm going to take a piece now of, let me just check which one I am choosing. I think that was the sea. The darker one is the sea, yeah. The sea blue. And I'm going to cut myself 6 panels in all, and they are going to be 2.7 centimetres wide by 4 centimetres long. So because I can, I'm just going to take that away. So I've got 1, 2, 3 pieces. Oops. And then for that, I can cut another one piece. Or 2 pieces, yeah, 2 pieces that are 4 centimetres long, and then another little bit. So these are all the same. I could do it in strips, but I just wanted to make it so that it is a pattern of the different colours, using the 2 different colours. This makes this into a really generic card, so no particular gender, but the good thing about that is then it will be ideal for those men cards, yeah? So just cutting these all the same. So I need 6 pieces of each of the colours for my panels. Okay, take that out of the way. So you can see I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 panels times 2, that's 12 panels, and I'm going to do all of the circle ones with one colour and all of the striped ones with another colour. So I'm going to take my piece of, for easiness, I'm going to take my piece of coconut white card, I'm going to pop it into my spray box, and I'm going to spray that whole background there, just so that it makes life a bit easier, but you could use ordinary glue. It just, as I say, makes life easy. Now it's going to be quite sticky. So if we said that all of the blue ones, the sky blue ones, were going to be the circles, I'm just going to cover them. Whoops, just check if I'm going the right way. Cover them all up. Oh, hopefully not getting in too much of a pickle in between. So just cover them. I'll show you in a second from the other side. So when I turn it over carefully, you can see that that is now showing from that side. And then we just now, do you know what? They need to be a little bit longer, don't they? Because they are fractionally longer. So hold on. I didn't realise that they were fractionally longer, so I'm going to measure those in a second, because those two in the middle are just a little bit longer. But I'm going to cheat. I'm going to pop that one there, and I'm then going to put that one that covers it, because when you're looking from the other side, it won't show. You will still see that that's like that. Then I'm going to take my striped ones and my sea blue, and that will give me that lovely pattern. Not from this side, because this side isn't exactly stunning, is it? But from to the side, it will show through beautifully and give that lovely difference. So I have to be careful because that bit's sticky as well. So let's turn that over. And as you can see, you've now got, oh, let's press those down, that lovely different colours where you're going. Now I can see that there's a couple of bits that I've slightly missed, but my sentiment's going to go over the top. So all is well. Now I'm going to put this onto some panels that I've already cut out. So I've taken a 6x6 card. I've taken my sea blue and I've cut that piece out to about just under the 14 centimetres by 14 centimetres. And then this piece is about 13.5 by 13.5. So I've used the same colours that I've used as my backgrounds. And why that didn't want to work, I don't know. Thank you. So a little bit of glue onto there. Make it as a top folding. So that should fit onto your card front with just a little white border all the way around. Then this piece of the sky blue goes on with, again, small amount of glue and giving you, once in position, a small border of the sky blue, the sea blue showing right through. And then this little one is going to go on here. And then, now the sentiment that I've chosen is from Lawn Fawn. You may have seen that. name. It's an American company. I can't tell you. I think I maybe even have got it from a show that I went to, probably, well, certainly pre-COVID. So if you like it, I'll tell you what the number is. Oh, yeah. Why is that doing it to me? It feels as if it should come through easily. So bear in mind that, as I said, that is a bit sticky still. So just putting that on, leaving a small border all the way around. That fits onto my card. Now I can tell that I have got some sticky bits amongst, so I just want to get rid of those with my glue eraser, one of the cheapest and bestest sorter outer there ever was. Now, so my die is called Happy Birthday to You, Giant Happy Birthday to You. The item number is LF for Lawn Fawn 2613. And this is the die. So you can see it's quite a big die. So I'm going to take the same colours that we've got, which I'm going to take the darker blue, a rogue one. I'm going to take the darker blue, which is the sea blue, and I'm going to cut out myself a couple, as you do, of my happy birthday. So I'm just going to tape that into place and just cut out a couple of those. Now I've chosen this die because it is quite a large die, and also because it is not, well, you could say not feminine, and then there's like kind of like not any one in particular. But there's also the Ransom Note one from Creative Expressions, which I thought was quite nice as well. But we're going to go with this one for now. So let's just cut that out twice so we've got some stability. And then our card is done. So I've used the same colours because I think we didn't want to go with yet another colour. But yeah, of course you could do. Oops. You can get the die off with them anyway. So I'm going to put glue onto the front of this one and then stick the other one absolutely directly on it. So whilst I'm just doing this, let me just tell you about the card again, what we have today. So we have the full packs of the card, the new Craft Artist Essential Linen card. It will be available in individual colours in a few days' time, but at the moment it is just the packs. And also for those people that are waiting to receive their card samples, you will soon be getting them, and they will be these colours included. We did have so much trouble with the other colours, and haven't had, I think I might have said that before, haven't had greens for months and months. And so it was sort of like about time that we didn't have that anymore. So now, what I'm now thinking, because I think that actually got lost on there. So I'm going to grab myself a bit of my coconut white again, because hold on. See if I had a scrap for it, but I don't think I have. Just about. I thought it was a bit lost. I don't know about you. So I'm going to do a random. Might be a disaster random, but we'll give it a go. But what I wanted to show you was the beautiful colours. And it's quite nice to have a set that we know are going to be available, because that's what the crucial thing is. So what I've got is a piece of the coconut white, which I'm going to put that straight down on, like that. And then I don't think I want to completely obliterate what's behind it. I was going to fussy cut it, but do you know what? That is possibly being a little bit ambitious. So I'm just going to trim that down. Maybe this design was not quite how it should have been, but I do like that as well. I do like that. I'm going to put some foam on there because I can, because then I'm going to be excited to tell you all the news regarding the workshop for John Lockwood with Maximum Crafts. So whilst I'm finishing this off, let me tell you all about it. So at 6:30 this evening, which is any second, the launch of the new workshop, which is going to be 24th of September, which is a Saturday at 2 o'clock. It's online. It is a private only workshop, so obviously you have to pay to join us. It's not a free workshop, but you will get private videos afterwards to follow any of the projects then. That's always handy if you don't want to do the project on the day, or something cropped up and you couldn't do it on the day and you wanted to watch it later. So that is available to everybody. You also get care of the lovely June Smith, the written and illustrated instructions for the workshop. This time we are looking at Christmas workshop, and we have got two beautiful designs sorted out for you. Let's think about popping that on. We have got two beautiful designs for you, and we are going to be using this die set. I'll come back to that one in a minute because I've got too excited about this now. So this is the Holly and Ivy square die. The number of it is JND 246. Now, we did realise that it might be that some people have already got this. And so what we've simply done is given you a choice of two things. You can either join on the website for just the workshop if you have already got this one. And if you haven't, you can go on the website in the same section, which is the craft workshop with John Lockwood, and you will be able to purchase this die, which you will need for the projects, at a very special price. So for those people who've already got it, simply sign up. And for those people who haven't got it, you will need this die as well. Absolutely everything else will be already pre-cut, will already be all of the elements, all of the embellishments, everything else will be pre-cut. This is the only die that you will need in addition. If you've already got it, that's absolutely brilliant. You will need it on the day. If you haven't got it, it is available at a discounted price. Okay, so you will be able to book on from 6:30 today. Places are limited. Hopefully they won't go too quickly, but we will keep an eye on it. And, you know, if necessary, we can make other arrangements if we get far too many people like that. But we are limiting it so that everyone gets a fair crack at the whip. All of the packs will be ready to go out from the 9th, I think it is, of September. International ones will go out a little bit before. So they will go out from about the 1st of September to make sure that you get them. But as I said, we have got the Royal Mail on strike, so I am doing my best to get them out as early as possible to you so that we know that they're all on their way. I'd rather have them sitting on your desk ready to go than sitting in a postbox somewhere. So that is the John Next Door online workshop with Maximum Crafts on Saturday, September the 24th at 2 p.m. And that is the die that you will need. So you can either book up, if you have this die, you can just book up and pay the basic price of $19.99. And if you haven't got this die, you will need it. And in the same place as you'll find the workshop for sale, you'll also find this at just £10, which is quite a saving. I think it's about a third saving. So that's for that. In the meantime, we have got this lovely, beautiful essential card. I've used it in sea blue and sky blue, but as we said, beautiful selection. Now, what did I see someone is saying about? It might be that it hasn't gone live yet. Hold on a second. Let me have a look for you, just because it hasn't already sold out. It's only just gone live, so perhaps it's just not gone live. Let me just check for you whilst we are still here together. Hold on. Do not panic. Do not pass go. There you go. It hasn't gone live when it should have done. So it has now. So it will be there for you now. Okay. We'll give it a second or two. It will be anyway. So were we saying that this is, what's wrong with this, June? Oh, you've managed to order the die. Oh, that's good, because I don't know how long I've had it, and it certainly isn't a new one. So, yeah, I'm glad that you managed to get it, because it is a nice sort of, as I said, a nice generic one that was ideal for a man as well as a woman, teenager, youngster, whatever you like to do. So we have lots for you today. As we said, we have the beautiful, let's bring this in, the beautiful selection of the brand new essential card collection from Craft Artist with 12 colours. There are 10 sheets of A4 in every single pack, giving you a total of 120 different sheets. That'll keep you going a while. Of 250 GSM, got to say that. And then these aren't available as a pack, but I am just bringing in the pearl card. And of course, we've got the beautiful watercolor card as well, which is all in stock, all the different colors for that. This is the Pearl Foundation or Creative Expressions Pearl Foundation card. And we've got those in those lovely 7 colors as well. So we then have our Haddon panels, if you haven't got any of those and would like to have such a thing in your life. Can't offer you the lawn fawn, but nevertheless, there's the lawn fawn. And to top it all, we have got the launch of John Next Door's next workshop with us, which includes using this die, which you may have or may not, and you can choose accordingly which you prefer, with workshop packets going out from round about the 8th or 9th, can't remember the date, the 8th or 9th of September, a little bit earlier for those of you who are not on these shores. Now, I will be back twice over the weekend, if you recall me saying. It's a bank holiday weekend, and I will be coming to you live on both Sunday at 11 and Monday at 11 with a super launch, a Christmas launch that is really, I've been having great fun playing about with it, and I'm sure you will too. Very special prices for you, and that will be starting, as I said, at 11 o'clock on Sunday. Anything else that's being shown anywhere else on Sunday will be live for me on Wednesday. So I'll be launching that next Wednesday evening, the 31st. And one other thing. Now, you've probably all gone off. You probably have no one here anymore. You've all gone off to go and book your places. But I did forget to tell you what I got for my birthday. And you may have noticed I've got this lovely bracelet, which is from my bestest friend in the whole wide world. And that is that lovely bracelet. So there we are, modelling the bracelet. And this is the bracelet that I got from all of my family. So what I asked for was a Pandora, which is what the bracelet's called, a Pandora bracelet, of which was my choice. But I asked everybody in the family to get me a charm of what they liked, what they thought their relationship with me, that I would know that that was from them. I guessed them all correctly. And it isn't a charm bracelet that they are to add to at any other time. It was only for my special birthday. So it goes in ages or sort of thing. And there's two rose gold charms, one that side and one that side. They are both from the main staff, because that's what holds us all together. So they've all got special, there's my dad, there's my sister, my stepdaughter, my 3 sons, my grandson, and a very good friend as well. So there you go. I forgot to say it. I did say I was going to say to you. And yeah, I think I'm still celebrating my birthday anyway, because I think it goes on for at least a month, I'm told. Possibly more if I can chance it. So thank you. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for listening to Rabbit On. If you've got any queries about the workshop, do get hold of me. I will be telling you more about that soon anyway. But for now, enjoy the rest of your evening. Look forward to seeing you Sunday morning at 11, but also Monday morning at 11, both of which will be on YouTube, both of which will be able to be seen at any time you like. Okay, so thank you so much, everyone. Be good, take care, and I will see you very, very soon. Thanks for joining me. Bye.